Hi, I'm Liz Schrum of the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show, brought to you by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, and Madison Gas and Electric. On today's show, Tom Still, in his commentary, talks about the first human clinical trial involving embryonic stem cells. And Bryan Renk, Executive Director of BioFoward, talks with us about the state of the biotech industry in the upcoming Biotechnology Vision Summit. I'll be right back with the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-August.
What has made Grant Thornton one of the largest accounting organizations in the world, with resources in more than 100 countries worldwide? Is it their global capabilities, or is it their passion for how they serve their clients? Grant Thornton.
And now, here's the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-August. Rising, ZBB Energy. Nothing like a presidential visit to get attention. ZBB Energy Corporation of Menominee Falls got positive media exposure and kind words from the visiting President Obama. The president held up ZBB as an example of what his administration's investments can do, saying a 7-figure loan helped them make batteries and fuel cells from renewable resources, expand its operations, and employ some 100 workers. And falling, tribal gaming. A state audit shows tribal gaming profits in Wisconsin decreased by more than $50 million from 2007 to 2009. The report from the Legislative Audit Bureau says the state's 27 casinos, operated by 11 tribes, still earned profits of more than $540 million in 2009. That's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Go to WisBusiness.com for more on these and other stories. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
An enduring complaint about human embryonic stem cell research is less about moral questions than practicality. If this research is so promising, critics say, why is it taking so long to produce treatments? An answer may soon emerge in a human clinical trial of a stem cell therapy for spinal cord injuries. It's a therapy developed from cells first cultured in Wisconsin. A new drug derived from human embryonic stem cells has been cleared to begin clinical trials in patients with acute spinal cord injuries. The trials were delayed last year by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, but the FDA now believes it is safe for its producer to move ahead. Animal trials showed a dramatic result. Animals with crippling spinal cord injuries were at least partially healed. The same potential exists for people with fresh spinal cord injuries. The compound, produced by Geron Corporation, may someday be tested for other uses, such as Alzheimer's disease and multiple sclerosis. Of course, it's possible Geron's drug won't work in humans, but the start of testing will likely break the logjam for other trials of drugs and therapies derived from human embryonic stem cells. That's good news for Wisconsin researchers who were pioneers in this field, and the Wisconsin Alumni Research Foundation, better known as WARF, which has patented and licensed those discoveries to others. UW-Madison professor James Thompson was the first in the world to isolate human embryonic stem cells and keep them alive indefinitely in culture. The journal Science later described that 1998 discovery as one of the major milestones in the history of science. His discovery ushered in a new era of human biological research, providing scientists with blank slate cells capable of becoming any of the more than 200 specialized cells in the body. The blank slate cells used by Geron are from WARF's oldest and most tested stem cell line. It's a line other researchers now want as they move closer to their own clinical trials. What else is in the pipeline? Therapies on the horizon target diabetes, Parkinson's disease, cardiac disease, eye disorders, and even production of blood. It took 12 years to move from discovery to the first human trial. So don't critics have a point when they say human embryonic stem cells are largely a giant research project? Let's remember that even traditional drugs require a decade or more to move from the laboratory to the marketplace. Stem cell research is a brand new industry by scientific standards, and it takes time to lay a safe, verified foundation. Why is it taking so long to produce therapies from human embryonic stem cell research? It's hard scientific work, and opponents haven't made it any easier. If the Geron trials succeed, however, all that work may begin to pay off for patients and researchers alike.
White Hirschbeck Dudek represents companies at all stages of development and in a wide range of industries to navigate the legal challenges of regional, national, and global growth. At WHD, every stage takes center stage.
I'm back with Bryan Renk, Executive Director of BioFoward, a statewide trade association for the industry. Thanks for joining us, Bryan.
Well, thanks for having me.
When people think about biotechnology, they often think first of medical biotech. Tell us a bit about other sectors where bioscience is providing breakthroughs.
Wisconsin has a lot of diversity. We're doing a survey of the state right now, and we think there's over 700 companies in the state covering sectors of ag and food, healthcare, industrial and energy. And so there's a lot of diversity in biotechnology in the state of Wisconsin at this point.
Now, your own background was predominantly in agricultural biotechnology. Why is Wisconsin positioned to be a leader in this sector?
The geographic position of Wisconsin, for one, some of the genetics that it has in the plant and animal sector, secondarily, and again, it's got a lot of diversity. The highly educated population, that all helps, and I would say also the Midwest work ethic really helps Wisconsin do a great job in this sector.
The annual Biotechnology Vision Summit will be held August 25th in Middleton. Tell us why people should attend.
Well, we think we have an excellent lineup, a lot of quality speakers. We've got a lot of speakers coming in from out of the state, and we also have, I think, a lot of experts from the in-state to mix it up a little bit, give the folks that attend a good overview of not only the bioenergy sector, the healthcare sector, the agriculture sector. We're going to have some keynotes from gubernatorial candidate Tom Barrett. Genomics is going to be a focus from Marshfield Medical College University, as well as finance. So I think we've got a really, and we'll also have a trade show. So a good broad look for everybody in the state of Wisconsin to look at biotechnology.
Thanks, Bryan, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, and MG&E. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Shrum. See you next time.